Most of the existing Geometry Dash players who, well, play the game enough like me, want to make good levels, or just generally levels that don't suck, or just layouts like this one. I made a short layout here to show you some triggers, but you can probably tell the layout's not going to work by default. It's pretty obvious why it's not going to work. There's a spike wall in the way. You can either delete the spike wall, or you can make it move up. Now, a lot of people don't know how to use triggers. It's crucial to know how to use triggers to make levels, especially good ones. So, first I'm going to show you how to make the this wall go up using a move trigger. So you want to start by selecting the whole entire, not the saw blade, that's just decoration, the whole entire wall. Then you want to tag it with a number. To do that, once the whole wall is selected, we're going to go over here, press edit group, and we're going to click next free. And for me, it's 1. So it's fine if it's any other number. It's just 1 for me since I haven't done any triggers in this level yet. You're going to press add, and it should pop up here. Press OK, and now this is tagged with the number 1. So, oops, not that. Ow. Oh my, this is not fun. Okay, anyways, if you want to make this wall move up, there's still more to do. You have to take out a move trigger, which will be in this section. It should be first page, unless Rob somehow overhauls the whole editor. Place it wherever you want the wall to go up. So when the player crosses this point, if you want the wall to go up when the player crosses this point right here, you want to place the trigger on this point right here. If you want it to go up when the game level starts, you want to put it back here, behind the start. And immediately go up. Anyways, to get to the actual stuff, you want to remember what you tagged it with. If you don't remember, you can just select one piece of it and then 1. So you want to go to the move trigger, edit it so it turns green like this, select it, and go to the edit object menu. It should pop up this complicated looking thing. Once you learn it, it's not complicated at all. So first, you want to select the tag. It should just be a number, no letters, just numbers. For me, it's 1, so I would type 1, or press the arrow if I were on mobile or whatever. If you want this to move up, you want to use the y-axis, because, well, y is up and down, x is left and right. So how this works is, this explains it all. Small step changes steps to their actual number. So 1 grid space is 30 instead of, okay, yeah. So basically how this goes is, if you were to type 1 in this box, you might think it would move up 1 block like this, but it would actually only move up like 1 tick like that, or whatever you want to call it. So if you want it to move up a full block, you have to type 10 in this box. That will, make the wall move up. And you can also add easing too, which makes it look smoother. You can edit the duration. You see this semi-transparent line? This shows how long. Once the players reach this point, the wall is done moving, which is good enough for us to get under it. So now we're here. So cool, right? Well, imagine you want this. Imagine you have a decoration here, and you want this to spin or something. Oh wait, let's just make this. Okay, cool. You want this to spin, okay? Put it right here, maybe here. Okay, anyways. So, once you have to tag the object. Muscle memory's kicking in, so I'm just doing it all without explaining it to y'all. You have to tag the object, press next free once again, and it will probably show 2 this time, since this is the second. You've already done 1. That wall, which was 1, so it's going to give you 2. Press add. Now it's tagged with 2, and if you want it to make it spin, you will go back here and do the rotate trigger, which should be the 9th one. Right here, first page, second row, right here. the rotate trigger. Once again, this line does the same thing. Once the players reach this point, assuming it stays here, the thing would have stopped spinning. You can edit duration. Move time basically means like how long it takes for the rotation that you set to be done. Center group ID is something we're going to talk about in a few seconds, or a minute, or however long it takes me to explain this trigger. So if we want to make it do a full spin, we'd have to type 360, maybe 1 second or something, and we'd have to choose 2. Ignore the center group ID thing for now. And then, well, it would work. See that question mark, that exclamation mark spin? Beautiful spin. Okay, now I'm going to show you what the center ID is. So let's say instead of rotating on its own like this, you want it to rotate around something like this. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think you get where I'm going, like that. So if you wanted to do that, you can place anything here, really doesn't matter. You can rotate around anything. I'd recommend doing something from this tab right here. Now, you probably want to make it invisible. If you don't, ignore what I'm... Okay, so ignore what I'm about to say if you don't want it invisible. If you do want it invisible, listen to what I say. Select the little thing you want whatever you're rotating to rotate around. Go to the edit group. Now you're here. We're not going to tag it. Well, we might as well, so do that. But we go to this extra menu here, and then check hide. Press OK and OK, and now it's invisible. It's kind of hard to find it again. You can just check swipe, and then you can find it. So now that that's tagged with 3, we're going to put 3 in for the center. So it'll rotate around the center, which is this. And oh my gosh, it worked. It's amazing, I know. If you don't want it invisible, well, that's pretty simple to do. You just don't check this. Which, that. Pretty simple. Okay, I'm going to leave it invisible for this example. Okay, next up, we have an orb. Now, this is something I personally struggled with when 2.2 came out. The teaser, or a few teasers, I guess, I don't know, there's something that showed a few people that there's something you could do that would make the player bounce off of the orb, but start going the other direction, and then so on. Like, it was pretty cool. Instead of the player doing something like this, they would do something like this, which was pretty cool. How do you do that? Well, you select the orbs you want to reverse you, or want them to reverse you. Go to the edit group, go to extra, and look for... It might take a second. Hold on. Where is it? That's strange. Hold on. Here it is. I don't know why, but you can only do one orb at a time. It's kind of stupid. But anyways, go to the extra menu and click reverse. And then, yeah, I know it's stupid. You have to do that for each one. It's kind of dumb, but, it is what it is. And now, that will do that. I know it doesn't have to do with triggers, but it's something cool. And I'm dumb. Let's just stop getting off track. So now, I'm just gonna do that. And I'm gonna build a new platform. So, let's just build something, a simple structure here. Okay, so I made this structure here, so, we can get a little more, and these orbs actually lead somewhere. It's a little iffy right there, but that's fine. We're going to use a new trigger. So, to use a 2.2 trigger. A lot of people were confused, like, I was also confused about this. If you were to place the blue portal, I believe the trailer showed that. Okay, let me get you backed up. Back in 2.1, which was a few years ago, when you moved this left or right along the X, the yellow would move with it. A lot of people thought this wasn't that fun since, well, it'd be cooler if you could also teleport to a different location on the X also, only on the Y. But guess what? Since 2.2's now came, you can do it. But the issue is, you still can't do it. So, like, people are like, what the freak, Rob? Did you not add it? He did add it. It's just you have to use this blue portal. This one will come out by itself. Then you gotta spawn this yellow portal, which comes out by itself. Here's where more tagging comes along. You gotta tag it. So, like, edit group. Oh, yeah, make sure you have the yellow one selected. Edit group. Next free, whatever number you get, add it. Now, you want to select the blue portal, and for the first time in this video, we're going to use the edit special button. And you want to change this to what the yellow portal has tagged. Okay. And, well, boom. We have now tagged them together, so they will work together. And the good thing about this is you can teleport to different locations on the X. So that's fun. Very fun. So yeah, what trigger should we do next? Just make this. Okay. So how about one of the easiest triggers to set up? The alpha trigger. Or the toggle trigger. I'll do the toggle trigger first since I use it quite a lot. So let's say you want something to look like it vanishes or just delete something mid-level. Like, let's use this random plant thingy, dead rotten plant thingy. Select it, tag it, add. Next, you want to bring out a toggle trigger. It shouldn't have a line since this will be instant. And just add it. Add the tag you set. And it will poof. It just vanishes. And yes, when you pass the trigger in the editor, it will vanish, as if you were playing. You can still select it by just, selecting where it was. So yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. Oh, next we have a long-awaited trigger. The scale trigger. Okay, so let's take this, tag it, by going to the edit group menu. It doesn't have to be specifically the slope. It can be any object. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention earlier with the rotate trigger, you cannot rotate solid blocks. Or, well, solid objects, such as blocks, well, anything really in this category. Anything with a hitbox. Like, this doesn't have a hitbox, no blue square, it will actually do it. But you can't rotate these no matter what. There is a way to get past this, and I will show you how to do it now. So first you want to go select the cube or whatever, edit group, extra, check no touch, press OK again. Now it has no hitbox, so it can be rotated. Fun, right? But here's where the trick comes into play. Rotate it a little bit. Maybe don't rotate it like this, because then it would be useless, because you can do that with normal blocks. But just turn it on a 45-degree angle or something so it's like this, which normal block can't do. Go back here, and uncheck that. And the oh man, look at that. It's so weird to look at. It's so glitchy too, because like, you would think it would act like a slope, but no, it kills you. Dud. Such a dud. Party booer. It just, yeah. Even though it's just a glitch. It's kind of pointless. And, it's very buggy. Okay, anyways, let's go back here. Tag whatever object you want to scale. Bring in your scale trigger, which would be next to the rotate trigger. The 10th trigger, I think. Or 10th object in here. And this does look a little complicated, but you'll get used to it, just like you got used to, the rotate trigger. Because I'm saying that because it also has a center group ID. Now, I rarely ever use the center group ID on scale triggers, so very good at it, but it works how you would imagine. So duration, 1's fine. Let's scale it on the X like 5, 8. Okay, I was about to say 7, as you can tell. Okay, add what you tagged as whatever object you're going to scale. Easing's fine. And well, as you can guess, it's not die, this is a video. It scales. It's kind of funny. And I don't think there are any limits, are there? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna make this huge. I'm sorry, but I just gotta see. Oh, yeah, that's taking forever. Not fast enough. Let's see if we can glitch Geometry Dash out. Oh, yep. That's what happens. You just fall through the hitbox. It's weird. Actually, let's keep that there. Then, yeah. Last thing. Let's say we're super far in this level, and you don't want to have to play through it all again just to test the new part you added near the end. Well, guess what? That's okay, because there is a trigger to spawn you at, well, your desired destination. That would be the very first object, start position. So let's say, oh yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's say, I don't want to play all this again. I just want to spawn here. That's okay. These are super simple to use. They're probably the easiest in the game. Just place one, and boom. Yeah, and it even syncs the song with how far you place it. It's amazing. You can place it here. Yeah, it's amazing, I know. You can also press edit object while selecting it. You can change what you're going to spawn as. Let's say I want to be a 4x speed wave. That's upside down and is mini. Guess what? You can do that. It's crazy, right? So yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna do. There are a ton, and when I mean a ton, I mean a ton. There's like a lot of triggers, but I'll go over them in a different video.